All right, well, good, happy Tuesday morning, everybody. Welcome to WWP Reacts. It's me, Bill, retired Army officer. On my daily walk, as you may know, I'm in my 60s, retired Army officer, retired school teacher, and now trying to live the best life, walking on a busy road right now until I get to the dirt road that I was talking to you from yesterday. But want to talk about what's going on in the world again today. As you know, place I was in Qatar before, LUD Air Base, was bombed yesterday. 14 missiles were fired by Iran towards Qatar, and 13 were intercepted by Qatar by technology, Patriot missile batteries that we provided Qatar back, I don't know, the global war on terror era when that base was built. That base was interesting for me. It was kind of where you got respite when you're in Iraq, and you'd send you some R&R over to Qatar at that base. It's about, 20 miles outside the city of Doha. Anyhow, I was watching Al Jazeera like I do every morning, not because I like Al Jazeera, but because I like to see what kind of our enemy media says. And one of the things they say is that today they had the Qatar Prime Minister, Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman, I believe his name is. It is a bin Al-Ashini and other names too that he has attached there. But he's been the Prime Minister since 2023. He was a foreign minister since 2017 for Qatar. And so now today, he was having a conversation, a press conference with the Prime Minister of Lebanon. I can't remember his name. But he said this attack by Iran, even though Iran said they warned America, and Trump called the Qatar Prime Minister and kind of gave him a warning of what was going to come. But he still said this puts a scar on our relationship. I think that's a key word. Scar on our relationship between the Iraqis, the Qatar, country of Qatar and the country of Iran. Puts a scar on that relationship. I think that's a shame, although I think it's probably good for us. It makes Iran kind of, not the good guy in the Arab world. But on another note, let's talk about this ceasefire. Supposedly there's a ceasefire that happened right after that. Trump said, we knew this was coming. We were able to empty our bases. That's all well and good. And, no one got hurt. That's wonderful. And, I brokered a ceasefire. And I heard today that Pakistan has nominated President Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize. Which, I guess, if Obama can get a peace prize for, doing nothing, except giving billions of dollars to Iran, then I guess Trump should get one, too. It sounds like they give out Nobel Peace Prizes for literally nothing. But that said, that's an aside. Ceasefire. So who broke the ceasefire? The ceasefire was broken right after it was put in place. Iran bombed Israel again, shot missiles into Israel again, and then of course Israel attacked back. And now this morning on, again, Al Jazeera, when asked this by the commentator, the one of the foreign ministers, I guess, for Iran said, oh no, we didn't do that. Israel attacked us first. Really? Wow, I find that very, very, I call it disingenuous. You can call it what you want, but very interesting what's going on. I worry. Oh, well, I don't worry. There's no sense worrying. You can only control the things you can control. So I don't worry. I just like, okay, more of the same, tit for tat, nothing changes, no regime change, no putting the last Shah's son, who's my age now, back in power of Iran to the rightful place, because that was a monarch for like 2,000 years before the Ayatollah. And the Shah did great things. Iran was a jewel of the Middle East, kind of like Lebanon was at one time. Great universities, not democratic, but separation of the religion from the state, where right now it's they're mixed, right? The state and religion are one. That's why they have Sharia law. That's why women, have no rights. So all the people around here that love to talk about Muslim countries, all the leftists, especially the women, I find that ironic. Go live in one of these countries and see what it's like. You won't be so, Palestinian to the river to the sea. No, you won't, because that's called, they have Sharia law. And, I'm watching The Handmaid's Tale, and, they stone women in that kind of crazy show, where the United States becomes this Gilead and, male-dominated authoritarian state, right? So, that's what it's like. But I don't get all these lefties that want to do and discuss, Muslims, terrorists. They're terrorists. I spent a good 10 years of my life fighting the global war on terror. Both training people to do it here, running training programs, and then being overseas and doing counter-ID missions, counter-ID intelligence operations. Killed thousands of our men and women in uniform in Iraq. And those people were all kind of probably funded by, China, Iran, Pakistan supported all the terrorists in Pakistan when they came over the border to attack my son and my friend's sons in eastern Afghanistan, Korangal Valley, all these battles. It's just ridiculous. And to see lefties say, they're just like us. No, they're not just like us. They don't think like us. They're not like us. And America's got to wake up, because there are sleeper cells, I'm sure, in this nation. I'm not an intelligence person anymore. I'm not in the intelligence sphere anymore. But you can't tell me that there's not sleeper cells waiting to prosecute at the behest of the Ayatollah. And we better wake up, America, because what's coming next could be worse than 9/11. That's what I'm thinking. And again, I don't worry about it. Can't worry about things you can't control. I just think it's a reality. We knew 9/11 was going to happen for years. Billy Clinton knew that for years and did nothing to do about it. So anyways, that's it for today. Have a great Tuesday. Getting in my little 20-30 minute walk before I hit the books, get to work, do my IT consulting crap, and get on with life. All right, take care. Have a great Tuesday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. if you like this stuff, hit and subscribe, will you? Hit like and hit subscribe. Come back for more. I just like talking. Gives me something to put out there, and I appreciate y'all. Have a great night. Have a great day, rather, Tuesday. Bye-bye.